Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Sharon's cringe-worthy moment, and disappointing Nick reunion in France. The Young and the Restless spoilers and updates tease that Sharon case may be in for a world-class embarrassment on the global stage. Could Sharon's efforts to reconnect with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, fail disastrously on the romantic French Riviera, instead turning into a record-breaking flop? Phyllis Summers received troubling news in the episode that aired June 13. The episode on June 13 delivered some unsettling news for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, who was not pleased with Tessa Porter's, Kate Fairbanks, updates about Sharon. Upon learning that Sharon would be at Aristotle Dumas' party, Phyllis became worried about the chance of her old rival sabotaging her plans, although they have come to an understanding and have been spending more time together. Phyllis maintained that she was fine with Sharon. However, Phyllis has a lot at stake on this trip and is determined to prevent Sharon from interfering. Phyllis even joked that Sharon might accidentally tumble into the Mediterranean if she realized Nick was there to rescue her. Sharon the damsel in distress, and Nick the knight in white armor. It's evident that Phyllis holds specific expectations regarding Sharon, the damsel in distress, and Nick, the knight in white armor. Nevertheless, Phyllis ultimately proposed that Sharon could humiliate herself on a worldwide platform pursuing Nick if she chooses to. What truly matters to Phyllis is preventing any possible interference related to Dumas. Given that Phyllis seems to foresee Sharon making a spectacle of herself over Nick during this trip, perhaps that serves as a clue about the direction of Sharon's narrative. YRspoilers suggest that some self-sabotage may be on the horizon, and this applies to Nick as well. Nick already says one thing and does another when it comes to Sharon. Nick's already making mistakes because he says one thing but does another. Though Nick insists they are just friends, he's likely leading Sharon on with all the travel they have done together. Nick really wanted Sharon to accompany him to Dumas' party, which may give her false hope if he doesn't actually want a romantic reunion. Meanwhile, Sharon is also making her own mistakes, as she might think that if she waits long enough, she will win Nick back in the end. While that could happen, there's also a chance that Sharon will humiliate herself just like Phyllis warned. Even if Sharon and Nick cross a romantic boundary on this trip, it doesn't guarantee a happily ever after back home. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with YR right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. A fan's dream or nightmare. Sharon's cringe-worthy scene. Sharon Newman, our once steady heroine, has lately found herself on a perilous emotional tightrope. After enduring a harrowing kidnapping, twice, no less, she's been battling post-trauma instability, with vocal outbursts that veer uncomfortably into the territory of melodrama. Many fans are swirling in conflicted reactions. Over on Reddit, one exasperated viewer wrote, "Sharon's acting has been off. Talking like a robot. It's hard to watch. Cringe-worthy. Nick should stop being the stupid knight in armor. Sharon, playing the victim." Reddit.com. There's a growing meltdown within the fandom. Sharon, once beloved, now struggling under clunky dialogue, disjointed behavior, and odd effect. Where she once exuded emotional gravity and depth, some see a caricature instead. A particularly scathing critique. She's like a caricature of her former self. And not in a flattering way. These performance missteps culminated in a deeply awkward scene. Sharon arrives at Adam and Chelsea's lair, ponytailed, overly perky, and too on the nose. The result? Awkward stares, muttered lines, and viewers collectively groaning. One fan pleaded, "If personal, give her some time off. Tired of this story." And the sentiment echoes like a desperate plea for narrative recalibration. Whatever the intent, medication side effects, PTSD aftermath, it's clear the execution faltered. Scenes intended to highlight Sharon's vulnerability instead spotlight a misfire in tone and pacing, leaving loyal viewers longing for the brilliance of yesteryear. Parisian expectations. The emotional stakes. Cue the family trip to Europe, a storyline that initially sparked excitement. Sharon, wanting mental respite and connection with her kids, invites Nick to accompany Faith and her to visit Noah over in Europe. Paris, the city of love, naturally raises hopes of a romantic spark between the two exes. But when expectations run high, the tension spills over. At a cozy Parisian cafe, the pair engage in frank conversation.